catch people out. Beastmaster already has felt the pain, and now it's Dark Willow's turn. May have stepped her bounds just a little bit here. Grims will try and maneuver out of danger. Shadow Realm TP might be the only option there. Goes for the Shadow Realm. The Orb of Venom ticking, but the salve is going. And in the meantime, it's Carl who gets the first blood on Yabby mid. Of course, I missed one kill because another one's about to happen. P1 SF. Top lane, they shift the Jakiro up at long last. Koala with the shield. Oh, is that slow from the Frost Arrow enough? The fatal, yeah, damage is there. With that Shadow Word on him. Very, very close. Be flawless, you need me at TI? Oh dear. Oh dear. Beastmaster being saved by the roots there. Very, very nice Bramble Maze. Grims trying to keep the Beastmaster in it for a little bit longer. The punches from Meepo look like they're going to be enough, especially if the Trin gets there with a Leech Seed. Down goes the Beastmaster. Nicely done again by RRQ. Trying to come back into this laning phase little by little as they can. DK is out. He's out CSing the Shadow Fiend mid. 18-2, 13-4. Carl starting to struggle just a little bit to that additional level in the Breathe Fire. Damage reduction 25%. With that extra nuke damage, lets him take out the range creeps, lets him piss off the Shadow Fiend. Just play up in the face of the SF as Russman kills off Grims. Walla's looking for a bit of a go here on Lumic. With the Drow Ranger having 2 points in Frost Arrows, though. Koala might have bitten off more than he can chew. Another shield up in a second, and he'll have that to go now. Dispel off the Shadow Word, but look at that slow. The Frost Arrows. Oh, Koala, he's going to go pop the salve, keep himself nice and healthy. One more hit might be enough to secure this kill. Not quite. Marling will go in with the final taps, but the Treant arrives. Goes with the Leech Seed forward onto Lumic. Shadow Word is there to buy some time. And Arsil might be now the one in trouble until Jakiro arrives from the back end. The northern attack, counteracting any kind of retreat Lumic thought he could make, as that dual breath should secure the inevitable. Yet another takedown for RRQ. Top lane going decently, and here's the aggressive Troy lane that we've been looking forward to. Just keep ferrying out clarities, keep that mana regen going. Lumic in trouble though. He's realized very quickly that 3 heroes is greater than 1. Even with the gust from Drow. Unable to stay alive there, Warlock. Does have boots though, something that we very, very rarely see on position 5s now. 5-minute boots. Hell, he's got buckets of gold and meat that you can grab up for yourself. Feed your whole family, however incestuous it is. Top lane, Marling in trouble. Optimistic TP. Drow Ranger will be the one to take a tumble though, as Yabby Invis playing Dragonlance with treads into Blink, and into the classic quadruple E-blades, you know, the casual E-blades. Lumic here looks like he's been caught pants down by his own tier 1. Yabby on that Dragon Knight pops that on the Dragon form to take down the tower immediately after the hero kill, so they convert into objectives now, and that is the key thing. Back to Dark Willow is stacking and lurking in the shadows just south of this Abaddon, but he's taken the long route away. He's going to get caught here by the ensnare. There's the route. The Shadow Fiend arrives. He pops his ulti just in time. Requiem wound up, thrown out, and Koala should be very dead here with the raise to secure it. Execration bring back a number of heroes to take him down, and undoubtedly that is space for them into objectives. Arsil will be the one to kind of hunt for these objectives for the Meepo to grab. He's hunting out the Shadow Fiend now, and the reveal of the Blink Dagger will arrive. Carl, going to be a little sad that it was him who took the full brunt of that Blink Dagger reveal, but Meepo gets himself up to level 11. How much XP is that? 840. That's not that much. That's not that much. We will have to keep on accelerating from here on out, especially when we're going to be looking at this Shadow Fiend moving to Mom and BKB, as the roar is there from Beastmaster, but he decided to hold on to it, not a fight they want to take right now. Easy 200 gold there for Marling as he clears up the Helm Creep. Basso in trouble now as well. The Ice Path buys time, but it doesn't buy lives. As Koala looks to sprint away. Carl this time gets the better of the Meepo. Solo kills in bottom lane. Shadow Fiend on full HP as well. I don't know how that bloody happened, but Koala's in trouble. Still top, dies as well. And Execration across the map get a 3-for-1 exchange. And I'm absolutely gobsmacked. How does Meepo die? How does Meepo die? Oh, looks like DK might die. DK's in trouble now. It's all falling apart for RRQ. Top lane, fine. That's a good setup from Execration. They TP in. They are sneaky. Here for the Meepo. Slightly delayed. And this tempo hero, this snowball hero, up against the Shadow Fiend who's buying that BKB very quickly. Needs to put his foot down. Meepo needs to join these fights because Chaotic Offering is getting dropped. They will lose the Beastmaster again top. Meepo continues farming. No roar yet again from Beastmaster, holding on to that every single fight. They do have the Chaotic Offering going to push in this top tier 1. Shadow Fiend should just continue working on that BKB and they'll make a move top. Drow and Warlock. And there's the Meepo joining in. Immediately dispatches the 2 heroes that were trying to pressure that top tier 1. Easy Roshan. I was waiting for RRQ to contest, but it never happened. And then they'll lose the tree. Meepo. You've got some heavy lifting to do. Mr. Meepo, where's the real one? Mr. Meepo has a TB. But his Eagle Song as well, focusing down that tier 1. Glyphed up very quickly by Execration. Fire with the overgrowth. Very nice setup here from R7, but the Chaotic Offering, well, it turns it straight back around on his head. Asil, the only casualty there is this dire lineup just never stops going. Aegis, of course, being held by that Shadow Fiend, healed up nicely by the Warlock. Very quick and simple tier 2s. They'll come back and defend their own though, as Meepo has been left to his own devices. Quick gust in from the Drow Ranger. Poofs being silenced so they can't get him away, and that is Rusman dead. Very nice maneuver there by Execration. Suck him in. Think he can push a little bit harder than he really can. Just put the fountain on his shoulder. Carry that around. Use it as a bloody minigun. Mid lane. Asil. Full staff out from Jakiro aggressively onto the SF, but this puts Treant into danger. As they do get the Earthbind down onto the SF and Drow, but no real initiation coming out from the Meepo. He's still farming pretty deep there on the dire side of the map.
Middle tower has fallen.
DK has expended his ultimate. I'm not going to say wasted, but once that timer is over, he wasted it. Yeah, now the backstab coming in. Execration there, ready to strike. The smoke from the Radiant. Oh, dear. I think they're safe, but they're not. The 4-man golem into the middle box as well with the Drow Ranger attacks, and Koala does get his ulti off, but it's too late for the Jakiro. They're ensnared, they're trapped, they're rooted, and they are stuck. Koala, unfortunately, one hit away from death, and that will be his demise. Execration absolutely strip them of everything they've got. That was not a very nice stop and seizure. RRQ caught. Drow Ranger might be the one in trouble, but that's a nice Dark Willow ulti until that E-Blade arrives with the Meepo on the back. But now he looks like he might be left high and dry. Somehow boots back to the northwest, but in comes the SF. BKB'd up with the help of the Dark Willow. A few more punches will do the trick. Down goes the Meepo for a minute. And game number 2 here might just be over as quick as this. 20 minutes in, they're going high ground. Execration, they want to secure this victory. The Aegis has popped though, and with that damage over time from the Jakiro stopping the regeneration up, Shadow Fiend unlikely to feel safe. Big items coming out. Yeah, there we go. Crimson Helm. Meepo must have more gold saved up a little bit. Force Staff Jakiro. Treant has nothing. DK has BKB. That's a start to a wonderful story here, potentially. Oh god, how do I get rid of this? There we go. They've killed off Lumek. A chaotic offering may cause them some problems, but the roar is there, and in comes the Dark Willow ulti onto them all. But that macro player zones out the Dire squad as Yabi has arrived. Pops his BKB, gets away from Maresca. Looks like that'll be that. Dire threw some spells in, and Radiant threw some spells in, but Dire lost 2 heroes, so RRQ, they strike while the iron is hot. That DK BKB definitely paying off there. Brings them a nice little edge in that early team fight. With Roshan alive, though, I would love to see them just go in there with Meepo and secure that Rosh. Instead, they're trying to push in little by little, but I don't think this works. Shadow Fiend is so strong, stands his ground, turns to fight Jakiro, nearly blows him up, pops his BKB, and Treant's gone. I don't understand this move. I don't understand that move. So they go top, DK pushes, Meepo comes back, Meepo farms here, and then they have 3 heroes mid, push little by little. 1 hero shows, 2 heroes fall back, then 1 hero has to come back in, and then he dies as another hero 4 staffs. Like, what? That was the most bizarre kind of, are we in, are we out? That must have been some massive miscommunication there from the Radiant team to not understand what's happening. DK should arrive just in time. Ice Path is good with Magapar as well. The Roar on top of the SF puts him in danger, but he finds on Regun, throws it in. Koala's still tanking with that BKB of DK going. Yabi moves forward. Axel, he's gonna start punching, but Carl, is the damage gonna be enough for the lifesteal? No, it doesn't look like it. The second Regun will arrive as he dies, and RRQ take their prize. Shadow Fiend dead with Aegis grabbed by Meepo. It's Execration now on the back foot as the Meepo has flicked the switch and he wants to go in. He's tasted blood in the water and he knows there's more to be had. In he goes and catches the Warlock. Nice and simple takedown, but the Beastmaster, and he's got questions to ask. And he asks Meepo, do you want to live or die today? And Russman says, get out of my game! Well, I am taking your tier 2s and I'm taking names. Russman's going to go high ground here. Up onto that tier 3. Glyph popped. Execration. No chaotic offering for 23, no Warlock for 10, no Shadow Fiend for 30 seconds. Difficult prospect for this Dire team to defend this high ground. Racks are gone and this Meepo is going to work. They blink stun, Drow Ranger caught, no follow through though. As Yabi just putting the fear of God into that Drow Ranger. Bramble Maze will try with the Gust to delay this push, but a good Centaur stop does come in. The BKB of the DK arrives as well. They need the stun onto Drow, but it's not quite fast enough. A Roar now onto the Dragonite puts him in a spot of bother, and they've got no Force Staff to get him onto the low ground, so Yabi gives up his life. A bit of damage here into the melee, to the range racks of the Dire, as 2 tier 3s, a melee and half a ranged fall. The Radiant, they are clicking their fingers as they walk away. Very happy with how things end up and the gold that they are very farmed. Meepo has definitely become more of a threat now, though. 2.5 minutes on that Aegis. He's got Scythe and Ethereal Blade. His Blink catch is very strong. They might just jump the Drow Ranger here as well. Russman moves in, Hex on Dark Willow. Very quick and simple kill. They Force Staff away. Drow Ranger trying to live to fight another day, as Carl will also pop his BKB to try and do the same. They've caught the Warlock though with the E-Blade there. The Shadow Word will buy some time. The damage from Meepo is substantial. Ice Path misses though, and Carl still sprinting away. Goes to the TP. And in come the Roots, and that is going to be Carl. Caught, trapped and killed. Execration. After such a dominant performance in the first 20 minutes of this game, falling apart as the cookie crumbles, and Meepo is picking up the pieces. Baden with that Curse of Avernus, the Meepo with the clones. Such indiscriminate tower pushing damage. Now with the Roar forward, I mean, 2 of them have been earthbound up. The BKB of Drow Ranger buys some time for her as well. As Marling looks to stand and fight, but the DK arrives with a BKB of his own. You in trouble. Beastmaster trying to sprint away here, but the Treant chases him back, and I think Dark Willow might have just put herself into the firing line as well. Drow Ranger looks like she did escape, but Grimm's you will be the casualties of war here as Russman is now unstoppable.
Dire's top shrine is under attack. Dire's top shrine has fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack.
I guess size ain't everything, huh?
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
SF with the buyback of the drow here. Requiem onto Rusman, and he's still got the Aegis though. They've cleared up 2 full. Slow the Brax here, top and middle. Roar comes out. E-Blade onto Drow. Shadow being caught in the Earthplane there. Rusman being right-clicked down. The Meepo's gone as Yabby's BKB lets him blink away. And Abaddon looking to chase back to keep that tree alive. Arsil barely survives. With that stun in from the Cursed Crown though coming through, he'll blink out and get stunned while invis. Abaddon now in trouble though with a nice entangle there from the Bramble Maze. He shields up at Yules or keep him locked in place. A few more hits will pop his ulti, so borrowed time will be there for Koala to attempt another TP, but Dark Troll trap from the Beastmaster. Perfect place, perfect time, and they've got the disables to keep him in line as he goes for the deny, but will not make it in time. Abaddon will take a tumble. Mid lane, not fully taken. My OD Disruptor, Nature's Prophet, Slardar. And once that Slark lineup kind of beats the Brood or doesn't like losing laning phase, then the game is kind of even or slightly ahead for the Slark. We'll come back in a second here. Meepo jumps in, catches, Warlock with the Hex with the Ghost is better, trying to take down Lumik. The E-Blade will secure it. The Roar is there from you. Not going to be enough to get anything done though. Carl's killed off R7 in the back. The Jakiro has forward. As in comes the Overgrowth. Asil there with the 2-man. Going to try and catch them. SF struggling but gets the damage out just in time. Onto Rusman now in for the DK. The Ghost Crown is there. The stuns. They're flowing out but the cheese arrives and Yabby keeps on fighting. Moving forward the DK once more. Turn around and hit these guys. Look at them. Beastmaster and the Dark Willow both trapped inside the ice path as the nice Bramble Maze. Again trying to buy time for Execration but it's not going to be fast enough. Grim's pretty much left standing high and dry. Carl fights back. Comes in to try and deal with Yabby. 1-2 raise is going to be landing them all. 4-stab forward. Yabby stuns back in the Shadow Fiend, lacking the soul. Needs to get this kill, but Yabby will stop. The damage isn't quite there. The Dark Willow will try and burst him down, but it's not going to be enough through the Aphotic Shield. Down goes the SF, dead for 110 seconds, and Yabby, this Dragon Knight, somehow still fighting. He's going to keep on going. Now the Chaotic Offering lands, and finally Execration get the team-fight win that they deserve. The Fatal Bonds are there, but R7 not caught within them. Grimm's throws the last bit of damage out he can before he dies, but Execration have lost so much. R7 turns back. The Golem still stands, but Lumik will put his Shadow Word back onto the Jakiro, now looking for a bit more. Darling. He heard it coming. There's the Shadow Blade on Meepo that I was talking about. That instant jump potential, but of course, nice little tree in bottom lane. Beastmaster. With the Roar not doing too much there. It looks like Asil with shields galore. Crimson Guard, Aphotic Shield, and that Solar Crest over on him survives through the brunt of the damage, and now they look to turn. Courier, glyphed up, holding Gem. Flies over treetops, delivers into you. And they've already killed off Grims in the back though. He puts the Gem on the Courier and gets him the hell out of danger. Nicely done, but he still gives his life away as they blink looking for more. Lumik tracked back by the rest of the Radiant team and cleared up by Koala. 3 heroes dead, 2 with buyback here. Execration need to pull out all the stops. They're tier 3 under attack. Beastmaster with the axes. SF with the razors. They clear the creep wave, but in jumps the DK. Blink with the ulti, Dragon Form and stun. The Dark Willow gone, dead for 60. Yabby aiming for another target. You in trouble, but it's the backstab. That's the killer. Meepo's in there and takes down the Drow Ranger. Now the SF's in trouble. One's at the Requiem and tries to throw it out, but it's only 17 souls as the Beastmaster stunned and killed. Well, it looks like it's going to be a 2-0 victory here for RRQ. As Execration default loss game number 1 and a 33-26. 35-minute slugfest, marathon, slaughterfest. What is happening? Game. It will be RRQ that takes game number 2. Rusman Meepo. Just a little too strong here for Execration to handle.